Hi, I'm Paul Sullenberger, and today we're going to go over the installation of CeramicSpeed OSPW X for SRAM Force and Rival 1x systems featuring a Type 3 clutch. Put our bike in the stand, we're going to shift down to the bottom and lock the derailleur cage forward. We will now go ahead and remove the chain and remove the rear wheel. We'll now go ahead and shift up a couple gears to clear the derailleur body and remove the rotation stop screw. With a 3mm Allen key, we'll go ahead and locate and remove the rotation stop screw. And carefully brace the derailleur cage and release the cage lock, allowing the spring tension to unwind. Now from the back side, again with a 3mm, we're going to go ahead and remove the cage mounting bolt. You do not need the stock cage or the spacer on the body. We will reuse the cage mounting bolt. You want to go ahead and utilize the original factory spring and keep it inside the derailleur body. We're now ready to unpack the CeramicSpeed OSPW X, prepare for installation. Now we'll go ahead and unbox OSPW X for SRAM Rival and Force 1x systems. Inside the package, we have the OSPW system mounted with the pulley wheels ready to put onto the bike. 15ml pulley wheel oil bottle. Overview guide, sticker sheet, and a tension card. We'll now take the OSPW X. We're going to remove the silver rotation stop screw with a 2.5mm Allen key, and we'll be ready to install onto the cage. Using the original derailleur body screw, we're going to go ahead and place that through the back of the derailleur. We're going to utilize the top spring retention point marked with an L for lower spring tension. In the event that the low spring tension does not provide adequate shift quality on real rough roads, you can increase that to the high shift tension, which is going to be on par with the factory settings. We'll align the spring. Bringing the derailleur flat to the derailleur body. And when you tighten this down, we're going to bring this to 4 Newton meters. We're now ready to go ahead and wind the derailleur back and increase the spring tension. For this bike model, we're going to need to remove the rear axle, which mounts the derailleur hanger. So we'll go ahead and take this out of the way. Most models will not need this for clearance. We now rotate the derailleur body back and utilize the cage lock to hold the cage in place. You now go ahead, place the derailleur back on the bike. Now utilize the 2.5mm rotation stop screw. We'll bring this to a torque of 3 Newton meters. Now we're ready to go ahead and test fit the chain, put the rear wheel back on. Now going to go ahead and install a new chain, carefully feeding over the cassette, through the derailleur cage, and over the chainring, making sure to align on the alternating tooth pattern, both on the chainring and the pulleys for proper alignment and fit. We'll do this in the smallest cog in the rear. We're going to apply just a little bit of cage tension, removing 1 additional length for good tension and setup. We bring the chain together, we'll go ahead and put just a little bit of a tension on it, and we're going to shorten to see where 1 shorter link. We're going to apply our quick link and bring it together. I'm gonna go ahead and shift through. We're gonna come up to the largest cog. You wanna set 15 millimeters of clearance from the top of the upper pulley to the bottom of the cassette. Taking a look from tooth to tooth. Once we're at 15 millimeters, you're now ready to go through. Confirm your top and your bottom set screws and any barrel adjustments in between. You're now ready to go ride.